In theft, there's no such crime as frustrated theft now. In June 2007, the Supreme Court through Mr. Justice Tinga said, there is no such crime as frustrated theft. Before the accused gets hold of the personal property with intent to gain, that is attempted theft. Once he gets hold of the personal property with intent to gain, he need not be able to carry it away, that is consummated theft. There is therefore no such crime as frustrated theft. That may be us. You remember yung former ruling? Nagnakaw sila sa grocery? Before they could pass the gate, sabi ng security guard, sandali, tingnan ko yung resibo ng mga articles na nasa kotse. Wala silang naipakita, nagnakaw nga talaga. The Supreme Court said, frustrated theft. Now, it is consummated theft. There's no such crime now as frustrated theft. Take note of that. There's no such crime now as frustrated rape. In People vs. Hampton, the Supreme Court said, before the penis touches the vagina, that is attempted rape. Once the penis touches the vagina, however slight, that is consummated rape. Therefore, there is no scenario by which there can be frustrated rape. The latest was People vs. Hampton. But in one case, I think it's Quarry case, the accused was 78 years old. Ang tanda-tanda na, ang hilig-hilig pa. Nire-raise yung isang 21, 22 years old. Sa probinsya ito. Eh, tinanong ng prosecutor, yung babae, quote in the transcript, anong ginawa sa iyo ng nasasaktan? The complainant, on the witness stand, told the prosecutor and the judge, dinidikit po niya yung ari niya sa ari ko. Eh, sabi ni judge, nadidikit ba naman? Ayoko, pero malaputo kasi. 78 years old. Landoy ko eh. The Supreme Court found him guilty on the attempted rape, giving him the benefit of the doubt. It would seem that the principle that if the penis even touches even how slight the vagina, it should be by penis capable of penetration. That seems to be the ruling. Because in that case, the Supreme Court found the accused guilty on the attempted rape, 78 years old. The Supreme Court said, under that scenario, there was no actual bombardment of the trophy that would eventually cause the downfall of the case. There was only prism at the sight of the passion. The wordings of the Supreme Court, not mine. The ponente was a retired male justice, one of the best brilliant justices we had. You know, before he arrived at the conclusion, he described the vagina. Where's the clitoris, the labia majora, labia minora? Oh, he was expert in describing the vagina. Nag-retire na siya. Magaling siya. In People vs. Dino, yun ang sa grocery. In robbery with force against or intimidation of person. Bigyan mo ang pera mo, kung hindi patay ka. Bago na ibigay, nahuli ng police, that's attempted robbery under Article 294, Paragraph 5. Takta na intimidation. But in robbery with force upon things, in an inhabited house under Article 299 or uninhabited house under Article 302, because in order to constitute robbery, the accused must be able to enter the building. To consummate it, the accused must be able to get out of the building. Remember that case? He entered through a window, robbery with force upon things in an inhabited house. He entered through the window. The robbery na yan. Entering through an entrance not intended for, through an opening not intended for entrance. He was about to pull one sack of rice inside the house. The owner apprehended him. Sabi ng Supreme Court, attempted robbery with force of things in an inhabited house. Okay. Suppose he entered to the window, he got a sack of rice, put it on his shoulder. Before he could get out of the house, the owner apprehended him. Sabi ng Supreme Court, frustrated robbery with force of things. That's it, in an inhabited house. He entered the house through the window, robbery, got sack of rice, was able to get out of the house, consummated the robbery with force of things. The bar examiner will make the question and the case interesting. Mr. A entered through an open window, robbery na, was able to get one sack of rice, while he was at the last rung of the ladder of the house. He was apprehended by the owner. What crime was committed? Attempted robbery with force of convenience, frustrated or consumed. He was apprehended at the last rung of the ladder. The Supreme Court said, the ladder is part of the house. Without the ladder, the house is not complete. When he was apprehended at the last rung of the stage, he is still considered to be inside the house, and therefore the crime committed is frustrated robbery with force upon things in an inhabited house. My dear attorneys, if the house is fenced, may bakal, do not consummate the robbery unless the accused has gone out of the fence. Because the premises within the parameters of the fence is considered part of the house. Do you get it? Now, according to the Supreme Court, no prostrated theft, Valenzuela versus People. No prostrated rape, People versus Hampton. According to the Supreme Court. According to Justice Sandoval, no prostrated bribery. That opinion of Justice Sandoval is as good as the opinion of the Supreme Court. Mga junior ko lang yung napa-appoint dyan eh. Bakit man hindi ako ma-appoint dyan? 6 times nominated. Alright. One time, the president was asking for, it's about the Blanket case. I didn't give in, not because she didn't tell me directly. Tell me through the Secretary of Justice, through Belaude. Ano ba ako talaga, Mr. Presidente? Presidente na naman. Yung nakikiusap siya. Technical ano naman. Siguro, baka bumigay na ako doon. I may not be consistent. It's only a case of the house arrest. Di naman meron. But they did so unpaid na no house arrest. And so, for 6 times I was nominated. Kaya hindi masyadong magaganda yan. Sa criminal law, I will tell you. I will divorce you. Hindi masyadong magaganda yung mga decision nila. Pero kung naroon ang mga sandigang bayan that says magaganda yun. Anyway, no prostrated bribery. In Henry Gomez sa Sandigang Bayan, the Supreme Court said, the one who gives the bribe, my dear attorney, is not guilty of attempted or prostrated bribery or of bribery. The crime he committed is correct. Is corruption of public officer. See, J is the judge, B is the plaintiff, D is the defendant. Binigyan si judge ng pera. Bribe money. 100,000. Nalaman hindi. He charged the judge and B of bribery. Actually, it is only the judge that is guilty of bribery. But according to this, P in conspiracy. The Supreme Court said, even in the face of the allegation, that it was in conspiracy with the public officer who received the bribe, the one who gave the bribe, cannot be charged, must not be convicted of bribery, because what he committed is corruption of public officer under Article 212. He committed corruption of public officer. Siyang nagbigay ng bribe. So, there can be no crime of frustrated bribery. Because if you give me a bribe, if you give the prosecutor a bribe, fiscal, wala ka kaso, you will be charged with corruption of public officer. The fiscal who accepted it will be charged with bribery. That is the proper charges according to Henry Lopez Sandigapay. Is there such crime as attempted bribery? You know, in the Court of Appeals, Broaha, yung isang justice daw ay sinusunan. He was being investigated for attempted or attempted bribery. Ang defense ng lawyer, wala na ngayong attempted bribery. There is still attempted bribery. If this problem asked of you, Mr. J, or the prosecutor approached the respondent. Meron pa rin na investigation eh. Didismiss ko kaso. Magpadala ka sa akin ng 500,000. Eh, sabi nung respondent, laki ng mag-fiscal. Di na, lalaman mo na. Ito pagdala sa fiscal. That fiscal is guilty of attempted bribery. He was the one telling the litigant to give him money. So there's no such crime as frustrated bribery. Paano? In one case, Diego Quinn, remember, the driver gave the policeman money. Sabi ng pulis niya, sabi ng Supreme Court, attempted bribery. That's wrong. That should give way to the new ruling. That's corruption of public officer. Ang kaso ng driver, corruption of public officer. But in another case, in Diego Quinn case, the driver told the policeman, "Sir, may pera ko dito." The policeman accepted the money in order to use it as evidence against the driver. And in Diego Quinn case, the Supreme Court said that is frustrated bribery. That is not frustrated bribery. That is corruption of public officer. Ang no such crime as frustrated bribery. You cite me as your authority. Lagay mo Sandoval, according to Justice Sandoval. One of the hands of justice. I cannot conceive of anything. No frustrated rape, no frustrated death, no frustrated bribery. Minsan biglang may tatanong is there such crime as estafa through reckless imprudence? Mag-iisip ka ngayon, daming estafa. There is none. In estafa, there's always an intent to defraud you. There is also no theft through reckless imprudence. Ito yung nakuha sa mall. Gumawa ng article, yung palabas na, huli ng gwardiya. Naku, magkamali ako. Ang pinili niya, ganyong kaliit lang. Dala-dala sa laking kahong. Sabi niya, theft through reckless imprudence. No such crime as theft through reckless imprudence. No such crime as estafa through reckless imprudence. Under Article 7, life penalties are punishable only when they have been consummated, with the exception of those crimes against persons or property. You see, no book has given the example. Life penalty punishable only when consummated, with the exception of those committed against persons